Blub blub everyone, welcome back to Europa Universalis 5. We are actually fighting in a war right now, a very small war. Just to gain some land, make the coalition even worse. Because why wouldn't you? Actually we're fighting the one with the most bad boy. So that's kinda nice. Children, I mean none of these children matter really. It's a sad state of affairs. They are not bad though. You're coming of age soon, and, you know, the balanced education is fine for you. I'm not gonna pay for your education. That's way too expensive right now. Even later, it's so freaking expensive. My god. I guess that you shouldn't be doing that with everyone, but... Oh, you could maybe have a more diplomatic? Although, I think administrative is the most important one for a ruler. But, you know, what does that mean, actually? Okay, that's what their boni would be, but I want to see as a ruler. What does a ruler have? Just the same thing? It's more crown power if they're administrative. That's actually pretty good. Diplorep is good. Actually, military is completely useless for... Well, the morale is good. But the question is that only as a general, you know? I'm not sure if that is as a ruler too. Actually, yes, it is. It says. Okay, so just military is just for army morale. Well, that's fine, I guess. We could make you join a foreign order. I mean, you will live, hopefully, for a little bit more. Who's your heir? I'd rather have you join the order. There are a lot of orders right now. Huh. I'm usually joining the Hungarian one. Which also makes them like us. Order of the Dragon, that's... No? Is it that one? I mean, it gives more army morale, more prestige. More administrative, okay. Just straight up administrative ability. And that's all the same. It's just... They are all Order of the Dragon. I just need to... Who wants my... Or who should be the extra opinion boost with? Serbia... I don't think so. Southern Epirus? No. It's probably just Hungary. If it's all the same orders, there will be different orders at some point. Or at least there were in my other game. But I guess then the most important one is Hungary. To like me. So that's fine. But we want our heir prepared. You can only do that every 10 years or so. If I remember correctly. So that's fine. Can you start as the Mongols? No. There are no Mongols at the game start. There's a Golden Horde though. I don't think there are Mongols at least. I'm not sure. Because the Mongol horde was pushed back, right? I mean, there must be Mongols, but they are more like, you know, northern China. Although China is gigantic in this game. When usually China is going to, like, here-ish. Is that about here? Maybe. Or here-ish. In this game, they are actually all of this. They're gigantic at the beginning, but then they will get the Yellow Turban Rebellion, the Red Turban Rebellion. They have so many Turban Rebellions. It's kind of weird, and they will have all of that weakens them and so on, and that's why they become smaller. I guess. All of that infighting, very tumultuous country, unfortunately, over their history. Must have been really horrible to be a peasant in there. Oh, the Golden Hordes are the Mongols. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's done. Yeah, you can. It's basically where the Black Death starts. Sure, yes, they became the Golden Horde later, right? The Mongols. But yeah, this is about here-ish is where the Black Death starts in the Golden Horde. So you can beat them, and you will lose people, but as you can see, they are still going strong with 4 million people at this time. Ridiculous. Well, we have barely 500,000 together right now. This is a good war, though. We don't lose any levies. It's really nice. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Thank you, game. Link to their Wikipedia. Fascinating. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. I'll look into that. And now we joined Austria in a war. Against Passau. That's fine. You can do that, buddy. I mean, this is actually good, because they will have this anyway. Wait, that is St. Pölten, not Passau. Where's Passau? Passau must be up here, right? What are you fighting? Is this actually Passau? This is St. Pölten. Why is this Passau? Passau is actually... Huh? I was in Passau. What? Oh, no, it was Potsdam, not Passau. I'm an idiot. Sorry. I know my country. Yeah, okay. This they will have anyway. And what we're gaining right now is extra favors from that. So if you zoom out a bit, there, we will have gained some favors because we helped them. Even though we're not doing shit for them, because it's just one county. Screw that. Okay, that's an interesting Ireland right there. And the Pale is actually... I think it's smaller than it should be. Which is interesting. I would be happy if Ireland could form. That would be cool. Going against the English. Ripping them a new one, as they should. We still don't have enough money. We need 70 bucks, okay. And a bit more, because we're fighting a war here. You, my girl... Yeah, sure. Take that guy. Whatever. I really don't want to curtail the nobility if I lose all of the beautiful nobles that I actually bred. And I want the full bonus. The full bonus right now is 5. You can go up to 6 later in the next era, I think it is. If you have pike and whatever it was. Pike and shot. Because the first one in there is... yeah, Passau. Yeah, good. We should have gained something from there. Because the first one in pike and shot is, I think, an extra point. Or close to the first one. Age of Discovery. If you go here... No, it's morale. Correct bullshit. Training fields would be important. Yada yada yada. Better cannons. That's what I'm gonna beeline when I have that. Landsknecht, really, really good. That's a German unit. That's basically one with extra bonus. You know, less strength damage taken, more strength damage done. Ridiculously good. For a while. Where's the extra point? Wasn't that in here? Was that the next era? Battle leadership, merchant trails. House of Parliament will be important for us. Extra crown power, which is huge. Also, this fixes the parliament, so I don't have to change it every time. Or actually have to click on castle, because that will be in castle and will be good. Merchant's quarters, upgraded markets, really, really good. Really strong and really expensive. Possible government reforms, huge. Absolutely huge. Foreign cultural law, Carracks, dry docks, not really important for us right now. Yeah, maybe it wasn't the next one. Lazzaretto is nice, that's a different kind of hospital. Wasn't it this one? There it is. Reformation is where I get the extra artillery bonus where there's a fort. Okay, so it's just like 300 years away. No, not quite. 150 years or so. Not great. Why can't I marry you? There's no one for you? Okay, that's kind of sad. See, we need to do more breeding. We only have 192 characters. That needs to be 2,000. And then it will be really, really bad for us to find them. To actually... We will have to do that every 15 seconds to marry someone. But still, it is really good to do because you're getting a lot out of that. In terms of... I want the first army, please. Take Bonn, take Neuss, and then this war is basically over. Basically could take this land already. You used that name back in the old days? Really? Landsknecht? Really? Interesting. That is also how every native English speaker pronounces that. Not Landsknecht, because Knechte, you know, that's a German word. They always say Landsknecht or something bullshitty like that, because they can't say the CH for some reason. Ooh, you would be really good in my cabinet, but not good enough, so I spent 20 legitimacy. Well, that's kind of nice. Adelheid, that would be really cool. I definitely want women in my cabinet. If I can get them at 16 years old, they will be serving us for at least 50 years. It's going to be redonkulous if we do that. And that's definitely worth, if you are at high legitimacy, in my opinion, that's worth it. But we need to, if we curtail the nobles, the girls will not be in here. You will still be able to put them into the cabinet position. At least, you know, pay for it. You can't put them in here then, though. Which is very annoying that is still possible. That should be blocked, in my opinion, once you do that. Also, we will not lose these lands right now because we're already sieging the fort. The fort cannot take them back, so that's why I'm doing that. And that stops them from spawning here. And also takes a retreat location away. It's really nice once you have 2 armies to do that. Also, by doing that, you're not wasting time with your army just standing around, and you're still protecting your main siege force. So if there is more war to be done, this is a way where you can still gain some war score, do some things, you know, make them have less spawn territories, less retreat territories, and still protect your main force. Because if now someone comes in from, let's say Gladbach, for example, and I can see that, this would be hard to see, I can just move in here and protect my main force. Which is really good. Yeah, we did away with those guttural... Guttural? Guttural? Knecht is not guttural. Kirche, you know? The church. Kirche. It's not guttural. What the fuck? How dare you, Gerbil Hamster? How dare you? Let's go to Köln. It's a safe province. It's a really good one, actually, to protect my force. Not that it is even necessary. And soon we will have won this war. I mean, we could already, you know, sue for peace, but maybe do that. Just get rid of these dudes. Take it all. It is a lot. It is a lot. It is a lot. And now the problem is... See, that sucks a bit. Because now Brandenburg and all the others will get something too. And that is really bad. Because they're not my allies. Only the allies are immune to AE. Because otherwise you would never have allies. But right now, Brandenburg would get some AE from this. I still want that land though, so I'm gonna do it. You're gonna give me all your shit, you're gonna cease to exist, so I can't do anything else to you, unfortunately. But that's fine. You'll accept. Good. Thank you. And since we're the only real war participant, we're getting most of the money, which is really good. That's why I didn't call someone else in. But, if we look at this... from outside, because this is weird. They will have some AE now? No. Interesting. Probably they weren't close enough. Trier? No, Trier is my ally. Trier won't get that. Württemberg? And we were burning AE down by just improving relations too. Oh, game, why is that so stupid? Yes, they have 12 AE. Wait, Brandenburg here? No, 0. So Württemberg got some AE. Bavaria didn't get any. Bohemia didn't get any. Yeah, they're too far away. Okay, okay, that's fine, I guess. How about Lüneburg? 16. Mittelweser, Lübeck. Okay, Lübeck is not that big. I thought Lübeck was all of this, but it's not. Yeah. Actually, we could try and make Lüneburg stronger for us as a good ally. Allying them. And later betraying them. Maybe that's something we want to do. We probably want to. Sounds like you are clearing your throat after having the cold? No. I don't know, when I stream and talk so much, my nose clogs up for some reason. Oh, it's not the nose really, it's more like nose and throat, weirdly. It's very annoying. Gilders joins the coalition. That would be amazing. Thank you. And my Münster as well. That would be amazing to just get through these. Finally to the coast. Really bad for any control, but whatever. I can't sue for peace here. Also... Yeah, that's way too many. I definitely could get rid of both of these, actually. That would mean these 3 are free without protection. But I think that's fine. But I don't really need these 2, and Arnsberg is still protecting a lot here. At some point we will have to revisit this, but for now it's good. I could now implement this. Noble army. No, I don't like the aristocracy. I like the extra peasant levy size, actually. I think I will go with that one. I don't care about navy levy. We will not have that for long anyway. It's useless. Or maybe that's how you get navy levy, but I don't need that, really. I will be able to build my ships. But I do want free subjects. I don't want individualism, really. But I think expanded levies is fine. You know what would be really good? Well, elite, yeah, elite training could be nice, actually, but... No, this is probably the best for now. Shitty troops are still troops, and that will, frighten the AI hard. Which is what we want. You know what? I don't even need you. Just go home. Go home and produce shit. Okay, that was the war. Nice. Army tradition. I mean, we're getting some for free still, so that's fine. Now, we need to sue for peace here. This will be costly if we do it this way. In terms of AE. But I still think this is fine. Oof. It's okay, though. It's okay, though. Cologne will have the most AE, so that's fine. I can also humiliate them. I can make them pay war rep. I definitely want all your money. That's all? Oh, God. Yeah, they're not that strong yet. No Brabant. I'm just gonna get rid of all of this for reasons. I don't want them to have treaties with people. I guess that's all. Actually, the Rhine is more important than Luxembourg, I think. Don't even know if that does anything, but yeah, I'm just still gonna do it. It's fine. No course I could take, which is kind of sad, but this is fine. Let's get that. We're good. Bring my troops back. Bring them back to... I usually keep them in Melsung or Eschwege because I don't know why. Just do that. You don't need any money anymore. You don't need any fort maintenance anymore. Good stuff. Magdeburg joins coalition. Yeah, that will happen, unfortunately. Especially if I take those two. Get some extra money. It's only 16. It's not that much. Oh, also what we need to do to make these guys happy with us is improve their opinion. Because now that they're vassal, we can do that much easier. You're a vassal, right? You're not a... Yeah, you're a vassal. You're not a fiefdom. I don't think I had a choice. I actually didn't look enough. Landsknecht? Humiliate them, force them to dance a chicken dance. Yeah, that gives you always at least 5 prestige, which is huge. Because that will, you know, make our AE tick down harder. And also reputation and stuff. Diplomatic reputation is also very good to not have people be pissed at you too much. So you know you can murder a lot of people, but other people will think that's fine as long as you are prestigious while doing so. Oh, we need... Oh, that was our rival, too. Maybe that took some of the AE away as well. You know what, Gelders? You're definitely my rival now. You are standing in front of me and the sea, and that can't happen, guys. Okay. More levy size from the nobles, and also more monthly tradition for free, which is good. to keep this up a bit more. Now we're at 10,000 levies. I mean, the nobles will not have any levies. Coalition is growing. Hopefully not too scary. We'll see about that. We still have some allies. 2 more years and we get Württemberg hopefully back. What are you? You're mines? No, you're the Rhine. Are you actually my... You're my ally. Yes, you're my ally for now. That's good. That's good. Why did you... Didn't you get... Oh, you didn't get anything. Good. That's nice that we have the Rhine with us. We have mines. I want Würzburg, though. It was really annoying that I couldn't get Würzburg. Köln is better, though, because they are actually... Ooh, you're so good. Because they're actually an electorate. Which, you know, means we will never have any imperial authority at all, because we're vassalizing electorates. But also, who cares? We'll just be the emperor forever, because we have all the electorates under our control, and they will always vote for us. Well, mostly. As long as we can keep them loyal, that's fine. So, who cares? What is this? Oh yeah, we're still in there. Halberstadt, who are you? Oh, hello there. Well, you're getting a little bit punished. That's a little annoying too. And Saxony took all of this. I hate you guys. Ah, Saxony's getting too strong. I'm not sure what to do with you, though. Just getting rid of you would be fine, I guess. Just, you know, getting some money out of you, getting some war reps, and then just ignoring you for a while, because I can't have that AE now. I really can't. And I need to wait until I'm not at war to hopefully give you Köln. I'm not sure if that's possible, because that is a vassal. I might have to annex them in 3 years, and then give it over, which is not great. Are you a vassal or are you a fiefdom? You're a fiefdom. If they have your king, then they're a fiefdom. Yeah, I'm not going to take any of that land. We could just... We don't need morale to siege, so... Just siege these dudes. And if you have any cannons, I will add to that. No. No, they don't. We really need more cannons, damn it. I hate that. You're amazing. We really need more cannons. Yeah, we only have 10. We need 20. For the full bonus of 6, we would need 20. We need 18, I think, for the bonus of 5. Should I invest that money now? No, I want a university. I think that's better. Okay, Poland is hopefully happy with us. We're punishing the other Germans. They should be happy. There's an armory here. I want to have a university. That's unfortunately clergy, isn't it? Yes. Which is kind of dumb. Did I just build this? Oh, I just built this. Well, there goes all my money. Hopefully we don't go into the negatives for a sec. We also say Rhein when talking about Rhein. Really? Interesting. We say Rhen. We say Rentier. So it's close. But it's the Rhine because it's the river, yeah. But interesting. The call of God. Uh-huh. You want to go into the clergy. You're just a courtier and you're really, really dumb. I mean, obviously that's why you want to go to the clergy. Because you're pooped. The clergy has a good equilibrium. They will bounce back. So I'm just gonna take the prestige because screw that. I mean, you're a dum-dum. I would really like to get rid of you, but... Instead of marry you. To someone. And you're not of my dynasty anyway. But no. You're not gonna go to the clergy. I want the prestige. Hello there, girl. Let's go with that guy. They're just 20 years older, that's fine. You know, he's young mentally, I guess. God, that sounds even worse. Prussian Crusade! Yay, we got someone back. Good stuff. Can we get someone in there as well? Yeah, give me more. Teutonic Order, let's go. Someone who's young. You're a great one. 30 extra military would be good for you. God is calling. He tells me that the nobles should donate their castles to me. Well, I don't want their castles. You know how expensive they are? Also, they don't have any castles. Well, they have toll castles. I would like to get rid of them. Whenever I can get rid of them in the parliament, I do that. I really want to get rid of all of the toll castles if possible, because they give them extra money if we can find one. Those are special buildings that only they can build. Is that one? Yeah, see? Extra 10 nobles, extra 100% food consumption. We want to get rid of those. Because 10 nobles means more aristocracy, means more nobles, means more aristocracy, means more it's horrible. Such a shitty feedback loop. So we really want to get rid of those. If in any way possible. Get the 22-year-old. We don't have one to marry you. That's kind of sad, but it's fine. Get rid of that nonsense. Yeah, I don't need army levies in a war that is already decided. It's fine that they brought them in. That's more war operations and stuff. Although that seems like someone who was popped out of Magdeburg in the last war. And Saxony is getting a little too ballsy. I mean, look at that. They're fighting Bohemia right now. It seems. No, they're not. Who's Bohemia fighting? Is that Austria? That's the second... No, the first... Still the first Papal War. What? Bohemia hasn't won that? Probably just got Brandenburg out of there. Oh my god, is that a lot of people. Luxembourg is in there too. Wait, how strong are you? Technically they have more troops. They already lost more troops too. Technically they could win, but Bohemia is by far the strongest in there. But they only have their little derps. Mostly. Oh, they have Poland with them. What? Really? Well, that's a little disgusting. That's why they're so strong. But yeah, I don't like this. Bohemia is just getting way too big already. We need to curtail them. Hey, AngelMod. Wow, you played this game so fast? You must have a lot of experience with it. I have played 100 hours by now. But that's about it. It plays very much like EU4, if you understand the new stuff. It's basically EU4. Just better, in my opinion, because EU4... I never liked the troop nonsense that happened there. It was very annoying to me. Too many different, you know, armies that I had to control and run around like chickens, and... I didn't enjoy that much. I haven't played EU4 too much. This is really good, though. For 10 years, extra 10% research? Baby. And innovative progress. Yeah. Yeah, give me that more often, please. How much are we? We're still very spiritualist, unfortunately. But we're getting a lot of innovativism right now. That's really good. Yeah, that's amazing. The extra literacy is really huge. 15 literacy. In my other game, I'm like, with Hessen, 22 about literacy, I think, average. And that's like 2.3 per month research progress, which is not the greatest, but it is okay. Come on, guys. We haven't gotten a breach, unfortunately. But I do enjoy this game so much, AngelMod, and also Blue Blue, welcome. Hope you're doing well. We're going to play this tomorrow as well, guys, so, you know, if you want to be there, tune in again. I'm also going to play a bit earlier because I have a vacation day tomorrow, so I can start a bit earlier than today. It's like 1700 hours tomorrow, my time. So, GMT +1. Transfer reports, Berg, okay, yeah, sure. Just means we're getting more diplomats per month again. We have some nobility insurgents growing. They will probably fire, but it's just nobility. Who cares? I mean, what will they take? Half of our country, but not the good half, so... That's a lot of forts, though. I don't like that. But it's really nice that you can call all your allies in, so... Makes it nicer. But I'm super sleepy to have to go to bed. Hope it goes well onwards. I will try to be on time to tomorrow's stream. Well, I hope you have a good night, Terrible Hamster, and thank you for being here. And I hope I see you soon. 2 more years and we can go to another war. Isn't that great? It's kind of weird because the problem is we're not really... oh, also this is useless now. I mean, look at this. And this should auto-terminate. We're not integrating enough is my saying here. But this is a problem and they should change that. The thing is that this doesn't auto-terminate ever. Even though we are at maximum control everywhere. This is impossible to go higher. So why isn't it terminating? It's not terminating because they're not looking at the max control that you could reach here. And once all of these have reached max, it just terminates. It's looking at the max control of the whole county that could be achieved, which is always 100%, which will never be achieved, so it will never terminate. And that's that they need to switch the variables they look at. And they should iterate, you know, every month or so, they should iterate through these and just look for something like any variable that is not equal to its max. Equal or higher, I guess, because you could technically go over. And then they should just terminate. And I mean, they don't even need to look at the lower percentages here. They can just look at the higher percentage because who cares about the 0.3%. And then that should be fine. If there's no one in here who is like at 33% out of 33%, something like that. I mean, this is the out of. Or 60% out of 60 or whatever, you know, then you can just terminate. That's fine. And that, unfortunately, not what is happening here. So we need to integrate more Taunus, Ruhr. Let's integrate Ruhr. Die Ruhr. Nice. Can you suggest that to them somewhere? Probably in their forum, but I'm not very active on that forum. I don't know where else. I don't think this has a bug report thing innate in the game. I might be wrong about that, though. No, here they don't. They did have that in Hoi 4 a while. I don't like that imminent peace. It's annoying. It's very Stellaris. I hate that. Give me a call for peace. Give me a... I mean, actually, call for peace is in here too, weirdly. I don't need this, though. I don't want a forced peace. Just give me a malice. You know, just give me more war exhaustion or some bullshit. That's fine. Because war exhaustion usually is not a problem. But make it a problem, you know? Make it go up. Make it go up higher and higher and higher exponentially after a while. It shouldn't be like next month I have 5 war exhaustion or something, but, you know, just going up a little tiny bit every year or so that you are at war and you shouldn't be. And the problem why this happens is because we have the war goal. If you leave that, or if that gets taken or challenged, I think even by anyone, this would go away and reset. And I can claim the throne of Volgast. You know, that would be huge if we had a union with Volgast. Who are you friends with? Also, we would have sea access then. That's not much. That's something we could fight, and we could take shit from Saxony too. And Braunschweig. Ooh, Sachsen and Braunschweig. Ooh. That's so tempting, guys. Although it would cost us more. It costs 100% extra. But claiming the throne would be really good. Forcing them into a union. And I mean, I could instantly call in Bavaria. Which would be neat. This is actually something we could do. And having a union over Volgast and hopefully being able to take that. They have partition inheritance too, though. Huh. But that would also mean... Would we lose the union if we had two brothers? And one brother takes Hessen and one brother takes this? Probably, huh? We would just install our dynasty in Volgast that way. Which is not good, because we won't live that long anymore. And I mean, Angelmart, this is such a trivial change with the auto termination. They should get that on their own without me even mentioning it. But for my understanding, that seems like that kind of a problem, which is a very easy problem to solve. It's not something that would take that long, I think. It depends on how the performance is, but also the number of entities in that list would always be very small. Because you can't really... It's always just a province. How big... What's the biggest province in the game? How many counties is that? Let's say it's 10. That's nothing. You know? Depending on their structure there, on the data structure, that would be very, very easy to just, you know, iterate through. And they don't have to iterate it all the time. It's just, you know, they don't have to do that every hour, which would be horrendous, or every day, which would still be horrendous. Just every month. They would need to iterate that. Maybe not even. Maybe even every second month. The problem is that this can run for years if you don't look at it. And just be at maximum for the whole control thing. And that is not desirable, in my opinion. That's why they should change that. And they will, probably. They're still on the hotfix train right now. Which is totally fine. They should do that, because there were a few things that needed hotfixes for sure. But hopefully soon they will go into a bit more of a patch. I don't know, patch terminus or whatever. Devs don't usually change stuff unless people are vocal about it. No, that's not true. No, that they change a lot of stuff, even stuff you never have heard about. The problem is there's always a priority queue, and that's you know, up to debate what priorities would be set, and it's basically the project managers who, or however, whatever their system is. I have no idea what their system is at Partadox, you know, Scrum stuff or whatever, you know, the product owners or whatever, they decide what the priority is, and they will, they maybe deprioritize that because it's not that important. And I can see that. If there's something that breaks the game, that's definitely more important than something small like that. It is a big quality of life thing, though, so personally, I would prioritize that higher. But not higher as a bug? No, probably not. If there is a really egregious bug, or really something very, very annoying as a bug, no, that should definitely have precedence, you know? And by that alone, it can go very, very far and be buried by a lot of other stuff that is more important. And that's sometimes why they don't get to that. They get to a lot of shit. Especially Partadox is ripping their bums off. Well, not Partadox, the publisher, but Partadox. The Partadox studios are usually ripping their bums off in what they're doing. It's not always, you know, the best thing they should do. Maybe. But that's all up for debate, you know. Development of games is hard. Development of other shit is also hard. So I don't blame them for making not the from the customer, which is us, from the players view, the best decision. But that doesn't mean it's not for the game the best decision that they're making. You know, it's a very hard thing to argue against prioritization, because there are different. It's always kind of subjective in a way, but also the customer usually doesn't see the most egregious problems. Hopefully, that needs to be fixed for, you know, future updates or something that will otherwise break or something like that. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes into that. I definitely want to humiliate these dudes. I could make them... It's so tempting to do this and just integrate them later. Okay, you know what? It's basically free to do this. That's so little extra antagonism. That doesn't make any difference, I think. And I could just integrate them later. I mean, it's 4. With 26... Oh, it's actually 300 countries, but still, it's so little. And as long as I don't see France in there, I might as well go for it. Or, you know, like someone I want to ally with. This will definitely go to Brandenburg, though. This will definitely go to them as well. But, you know, it's 4 antagonism. I burned that down in a few years. It's fine. Sure. I convinced myself. It's a bad decision, but it is a decision I made. Let's go. And now end this war. Doop doop. That's another 15. That's 5 antagonism. That's cool. 5 as a base. $32 countries. Not great, but... it's fine. You know, 150 AE. Basic, right? Basic. Ooh, this is going to be bad. Screw it! I've got to do it. I don't think we can do much. We could liberate. No, it's just one of the two we would liberate. That's not smart. Let's just take it. Boop, boop. Done, done. Mine. Ah, good. More stuff I can own and control. This is actually a good fort. It's not great, though. Because Brillo will be completely without a fort protection. I think Berleburg would be a better fort. And once we get that, we'll just kill the one in Siegen. Because Berleburg will just have the same impact as Siegen. It will not have impact here, but otherwise, it's just perfect. And then we can have one in Paderborn, and we have all of this land completely controlled by forts. Which will be huge. And at some point, we'll even build that fort. At the moment, I really want to build the university, though. That I'm waiting on for so long. Oh no, I did build that already, right? Why couldn't we change the law? That is kind of weird. Oh, we're still building it, that's why. So I'm not going to build another. What we're doing then is actually build more tailors. That's fine. Yeah, that's some money right there. What else do we build? Tannery? Sounds good. It's not that much money. I'm going to build one. Because it's kind of cheap. More guns? More guns. Fine. It's not that good of money. It's only Kassel. Is there a better one? No. Even all markets is not getting any better right now. Okay. We need to industrialize for sure. And now we need to actually integrate all of that shit. We're still assimilating Goslar. That's very, very important because this is my silver. My silver mine. So we really want as much control in here as possible. This is already at maximum control, almost. Good monthly change. But this will go up by another 20% after the assimilation. And we're almost 20% more, so it's like 5 years and we're good. Subject opinion is huge. That's really huge. Huge, people, huge. I like it. I mean, 30-year-old. Let's take the 16-year-old. That's fine. Enjoy. Very, very disgusting, but enjoy. We need more sturdy grains in Genova. Incense in Köln. Controversial protectionists. Sorry if I don't read all of that, but... Legitimacy? I could tank a little bit. I like the crown power, but... Do I really want to tank the prestige while I'm burning down AE like a champ? Oh god, all that AE. Oh, this is so long. I mean, we're burning down by... Let's say this is constant, by 0.16. There's 100 years of AE in the Hansa. That's a bit much. I don't think you will ever burn that down. I really hope I can vassalize the Hansa. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I won't argue that. Somehow my throat is a little bit bad today. I'm sorry about that. Brunswick joins coalition. Yeah, Braunschweig will try to murder us for sure. I mean, we took all their good land. No one for you to marry, girl. Sorry about that. None for you as well. You're actually quite good. Nobility has dipped down by 0.5%. That's kind of good. There it is. Education of the elites. Elites is also such a word. This could be nice. Extra innovative. More clergies. No, not theological. No. We don't care about religion in this country. Religion is stupid. This would be kind of okay. Mixed institutions. I like education of the people, actually. It also gives them more max literacy. And the thing is, you have a lot of peasants. And what counts for your advancements is your average literacy. So this will influence your average literacy much more than this. Because you have very little nobles and burghers. We don't have that many. I really don't want education of the court. But I think education of the people could be really nice. Yes, the clergy will be pissed. Yes, the nobles will be pissed. They will be pissed all the time because they're idiots. So, whatever. And more innovative and more humanist. Yeah, that's huge. Let's go. Cost us a bit of money to implement and a lot of time to implement it, but that's fine. I think for our technological advancements, that would be amazing. I really hope I'm not getting sick, guys. That would be kinda sad. Rebel movements, yeah, no one cares. The Eastphalian patriots will go down by me just, you know, getting rid of them. Oh, we had a abolished block of building in our territory. Oh, we did have... What? Okay. They will allow us to build in their country again. Okay, cool. I don't know why we... Okay. Not that we care. We could build an embassy and stuff there, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Because we are the... Yeah, we're the emperor. We have just so much ability to ally people. It's ridiculous. And I love it. And I want Brandenburg back, and I want Württemberg back. Just a month. And we can get Württemberg. That's good. Free City of Constance, Mulhouse, Besançon. Or Besançon, I guess. None of that interests me, really. Oh, that's nice of you, Angel Mart. Angelmart? Angel Mart? I have no idea. I'm very sorry. I mean, Mart sounds very much Netherlandish. Hollandish. But, I don't know. Can't identify it, I'm sorry. Our maintenance has definitely gone up in terms of manpower, which is fine. And we still need more cannons. Oh, we also need some horsemen. We have about none. Should we get a horsey? I think we should get a horsey. At least one. I probably need more. Kassler Cavalry. Nice. We have 700,000 people now. Through these wars, we gain 100,000 peeps. That's pretty good. More peeps means more taxes. More taxes means, you know, more ability to do... Oh, this is really huge. Ability to do things. Look at that. Let's print some money, baby. It's 14 bucks now. Huge. Absolutely amazing. Don't think I need more diplomatic spending to make my vassals happy. This is new, by the way. They put that in one of the hotfixes, so you can see all the effects, which is kind of nice. There is no real description of what this does. It's better now, though. They already fixed that again, I think. So it's just provinces will be able to buy 55% of the food they require. I don't know what that means. I mean, they could do that before for without me paying, you know, ducats for that. Which is kind of weird. But this is maybe because of the little ice age, which comes up in the year 16 something. Where food will be very scarce. And we'll need a lot for you to stay up on food. Especially if we're not producing that much. Guys, you need to train desperately. Because weirdly enough, in a war, we're losing so much experience, and I don't know why that is the case. Brandenburg is fine. Württemberg should be able to be allied now. Oh, come on, you bastard. You would need to pay, huh? Yeah, let's see why that is. We have 2 diplomats. I can get rid of one of you guys. It's a hostile action to isolate you. Yeah, how about you don't get Saxony? That sounds good, doesn't it? That sounds amazing. And next month I'm gonna get this, you bastard. And I swear to you, if you take another alliance now, I'm going to punch you in your face. I'm your only ally. I'm going to be good to you. And also I'm going to use you, and you're going to like it. I don't know why they have to maintain... they need to pay for 3 dudes. But that's fine with me. At least I'm a good ally. Ha. For them. I mean, they're not the strongest, but they will add up, and we need a lot of allies to, you know, defend against Bohemia and make them not attack us, possibly. They will still have the inn against us if they attack another free city that they were taking, but like this one. I think it was this one, Hamburg. Wait, are you under Bohemia? Yes, you are, you little bastards. God, I hate Bohemia so much in this game. They are way too strong. I actually don't care about the Genova market, and how you do this is just, you know, that. Fine. Just if you mark one market as important, then the other markets will not be shown, unless you know, go there as well and enable them. I only care about Castle, really, at the moment. You were pronouncing it right. The Maat is from the internet Egyptian goddess Ma'at. Ah. But Twitch doesn't let me use the apostrophe. That's kind of sad. Internet means ancient. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I don't know where AutoCarrot got internet out of ancient. I mean, you know, that's why I deactivate autocorrect whenever I am exposed to it at any point in time. I do want more cannons, though. We need that bonus. I'm going to spend all my money on that right now. Let's go, Göttingen. We don't find anyone to marry. Okay, I'm gonna marry you to a noble then. We need to spread our dynasty a little bit. And we have another son we can marry. Or close kin, whatever it is. We have a good amount of legitimacy, I like that. That the extra crown power will be really useful for us. Unfortunately, we need 25% to actually get out of these malices. Malai is the right one. We do have local army organization, which is kind of nice. I like giving the peasants power, that's actually good. Yeah, the joint ruling pays for itself, so we actually only have 3. Which is weird because our brother is dead. I don't know why we still have this. But I guess that's fine. I mean, stability decay goes up, but by only 0.25%, it's nothing. And cabinet member cost goes down, which is pretty nice. The decentralization going up is not good, and the conciliatory could be okay. I'm not sure where I stand on belligerent or conciliatory. I mean, this obviously saves you a lot of AE, which is kind of nice, but also it hurts your diplomatic reputation so much, it is really bad. While conciliatory gives you so much diplomatic reputation, which is so huge in keeping up alliances and stuff, and loyalty to subjects and all that jazz. Which I do prefer. One more year. Not quite a year, but almost. And we need more opinion with them. That is fine, I can do that. Yeah, 220, I didn't even do anything there. Let's see what my vassals actually are. That's not what I want. Thüringen. Did we... Yeah, Thüringen we need to get the opinion up. I think we need to get the opinion up of any of those guys. Speyer, where are you? Oh, that's Speyer. Technically we could... I don't know. I'm not going to integrate you, but I'm definitely going to integrate Frankfurt. As soon as I can. I do want that city myself. And also we should be able to keep up our control there a bit. We could also look for more roads to build. Now that we have new stuff. I mean, here, Fulda. That's not that expensive of a road. Good road. But we'll reduce this a bit. So that would be nice. Always build from your capital. That's what I learned recently, actually. I tried to figure it out myself. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, this looks a little bit closer, but it's treacherous because the size of the province and where they call for the midpoint makes a difference in how far that is away. You know, it's not just number of provinces towards the capital, it's also size of the provinces. So sometimes, because this is so big, going towards through Ziegenhain and Alsfeld could be much better than through Frankenberg and Marburg, because these are bigger. And therefore will have more cost, you know, in that regard. In terms of distance. Which is fair, but also annoying. Are you playing this game too, Angel Mart? Or Maat? I should keep that in mind. Maat. We lose shit. That's a lot of money. Or the nobles are pissed. You know what? Let them be pissed. We'll definitely make them fire, but you know, it's not that much. It's fine. It's annoying. It will cost us control, but look at that. They lost Alsfeld, which is huge. Because getting Gießen, Nidda and that stuff is just really easy. Oh no! Oh, patriots and all that jazz. Oh, beautiful. Oh, nobles. Oh no. Oh no. We could have a person fighting against that. I don't care. Let them fire. Yes, it's control, but I'm just gonna put someone on control, which is much, much faster than suppressing them. Usually. The only ones I would really suppress by now is Patriots. Because Patriots really suck. Because they take that land from you. Literally. And if they have more than a province, it might be that you can't even take them down. That you can't take them back in. And the problem is, I couldn't take all of that land in from Bohemia and just Bohemia annexed them instantly. It was just 4 months after the war, they just took him. And I was just thinking, fuck you. That's just so dumb. That was really, really annoying, guys. So really be careful with Patriots. No, but I've watched you a couple of times. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. I hope you did enjoy. All markets. Okay, yeah, we need a few, unfortunately. I can only build one. That's not good. Because we're only at +4, and I want to have a little bit more of a buffer. Problem is, armories are also very expensive. It's a trade-off. The training grounds that we're getting will give us the same amount of manpower per month as an armory. They will only cost us not even half, I think. I think even only a third, but they will cost a lot more people to you know, maintain the training ground. Instead of an armory. Armory only takes 200 and I think a training ground takes 5 times as many. Which is a lot. Oh, actually, you know, saving money. That's good. A percentage down here is always a nice thing. What are you doing? You get a call. Lorraine, Bamberg, Zurich. Yeah, that's fine. Lorraine is down there. I don't think this will do anything to us. I think I'm not going to do anything. Because I'm not going to get anything from this. And it's Saxony again. Do you really want to take Bamberg? That's not something I like. I really don't like how much Saxony is doing right now. We might have to really punch them down at some point. Which will be quite a bit annoying, but I feel very secure here. I mean, not in this province in particular. That is not a good province to hide in. But I could go to Korbach and no one will be able to take, to get to me. I mean, if they go up here, but that's fine. And if they are on on one of my castles sieging them, I can just punch them down. Because you're always the defender on a castle you control. No matter if it's an enemy castle or yours, as long as you control the province, you're the defender, and it's huge. You can win so much with that. As is the same in EU4, it's nothing new. Fund a farming state? No. Expand our armory? See, that's what we need. Costs us a little bit of money, but this would be kind of good. Would give us a 30% to start with, and maybe we can do that, like getting another... So we need basically 70% on top of that, which is kind of bad. Although we're getting something from our crown power. But I'm gonna do that because we need armories. It's not my most favorite thing to do, but yeah, look at that. Humanist ideas. Yeah, screw legitimacy, who cares? That's really nice. Break an alliance. For 10 years? Screw you, nobles. Never. I'd rather lose this, which would be fine. And which probably is gonna happen if I don't support them. Naples, pissing off Naples could be okay. Individualist values, I don't like those. That's actually a problem in today's time as well. Too much individualism. People are only thinking of themselves, which is dumb. It's more army morale, which is nice, but... Just from the... I don't know. Just from an ideological standpoint, it's not something I want. Both of the modifiers are not that great. I wouldn't have come back if I didn't like watching you. That's very nice. I'm very glad. I hope that will stay that way. We could go into more communal values here, so we could basically negate that in some way. Cost me another 5 legitimacy, but I think that's totally worth it. Let's get... Should we get another casus belli? If so, what war would be good for us? Maybe Würzburg again? It has been time. I mean, it's just another... Yeah, another year. We could get that casus belli before that. And that's a nice war. Let me tell you. We could take this from Trier. Which is definitely something I want. And also Katzenellenbogen. Because that's Taunus. Also, such a... This literally means cat elbow. That's what this means. I don't know why this province is called that. I think I've even been in here. I've even been in that province myself, in that county. Sorry, in that county myself. So weird. I remember reading that somewhere on a street sign or something when we were driving through there or something. Also, the good thing is Austria and Upper Bavaria would help us. We need to be careful, though. They might want to take land, even though we're not promising it, so we don't have to give it to them. They might still conquer something and then not transfer the control, because they're assholes. So we need to be careful about that one. But otherwise, I mean, Magdeburg could be... I mean, we could feed that to our new little derp. That would be fine. Magdeburg is not an electorate, so we don't have to care. Trecklenburg is up here. Weird little county. Weird little country. Erfurt we could take, or could give to Thüringen. I mean, it's the capital of Thüringen, so... Augsburg should be down here, near Bavaria. That's probably something... Yeah, that's definitely something Bavaria would want. We could technically give it to them. It wouldn't give us AE or something. We could also just, you know, get war reparations from them, which is not much, but it is something. And I definitely would want to vassalize Würzburg. You know what? I think this war would be what we want. It is a small war, which makes it an easy war, which is always good. Next one will probably be Berg as well, because that's more into that direction. Or Münster and Gelders. Which I think is Geldern in... I don't know what language, but I know it as Geldern. So... we can go to the coast, which is definitely a goal of mine. But the best way to expand in this game is around your capital in the beginning. Just as close to your capital as possible, and that would be Braunschweig, actually. And also Mühlhausen. The question is, why is Mühlhausen not in here? There's even an easier war. With all just little derps. I don't know where Werdenberg is. Tecklenburg, St. Gallen, that's probably down in the south somewhere. Magdeburg, Luzern is super far southwest. Erfurt, Mühlhausen. So, this is also a very small, cute little war where we just take some good stuff, you know? What about Braunschweig? That's probably, yeah, that's the whole coalition. Which, you know, is still fine. Gelders, Münster, as I wanted. Braunschweig, which we definitely want to take more. Because that's very close to Kassel. That's a lot of control. Utrecht, Hansa. Hansa would be nice. Wolgast is something I don't want in there. But that's a war we could definitely win. Especially if we call in our allies, which Upper Bavaria would do. From the get-go. And that would be fine. They probably don't want any of this land. Wolgast we could get out of here by destroying the alliance, hopefully. Are you now... or not? We still don't have any favors with them. We don't have any favors with Braunschweig. Even though they would be the target of the war, if you have enough favors... oh, wow, I could actually get rid of that. I could get rid of that before we declare war. They might take that back instantly, but maybe not if I have a spy network. This would definitely be the war with more useful consequences. Better land. Unfortunately not Mühlhausen in there. That would be so good because that's so close and such land that I definitely want. But this would be better land. This would be maybe a way towards the coast, at least getting closer, maybe taking these two, maybe taking these two, you know, that would probably be in the budget for my AE. That would be again the whole coalition being on a peace timer, on a truce timer, which is huge. And we wouldn't have to fight Wolgast. Maybe we could even take the Hansa for free because the Hansa has no land, so therefore no AE. As a vassal. Which would hopefully be possible. Yeah, it could be huge. So this would be... what is AE? It's antagonism. AE is aggressive expansion from EU4, and I'm just used to saying AE. It's bad boy... well, bad boy is not the... it's infamy in Victoria. It's, you know, basically the anti-blob mechanic. The more you blob, the more land you take, the more pissed will your neighbors get. They will form coalitions against you and just take you apart if you're too greedy. It's just an anti-blob mechanic. Which is also realistic because, you know, that is what happened in our history. I don't know. Both wars look really good. One would give me a strong vassal of fiefdom. Strong-ish. One that could be stronger. If I feed them Henneberg, for example. Good land later that I could just annex and that would be mine and it would be great. But also some other little derps that I could take with my other vassal, for example. Make them a bit stronger. I don't want them to be too strong, of course. Because they can band together against you. So far, though, I'm actually kind of fine. I want to integrate Frankfurt anyway. I want to integrate Not Köln. I want to integrate this one, Köln Bay. Or Kölner Bucht would be the German one. So those two I definitely want to integrate. I probably want to integrate Thüringen at some point. But only if I can get Saxony as my vassal too, or my fiefdom, or whatever it is. So I would basically take them in, so then I have Saxony, and that would be my eastern vassal. And that would be fine. Also, Saxony is stronger. Although they are too strong right now, we would probably need like 4 or 5 wars to actually get them small enough to vassalize. Which would be okay at some point. We just need to be careful that we don't lose all our allies because of, you know, that stuff. We need to do it one by one. But, you know, we have 150 years easily to do that. I don't even know where Halberstadt is. Oh, that's the new one. That's a new derp. Okay. Yeah, that one I will probably integrate as well. After taking this shit from Saxony, maybe giving that to them. This stuff here. In my last game, that was actually Thüringen. We could give that to Thüringen as well. I mean, make them bigger and just take this land. Interesting that Magdeburg is now a city. Are you a free city? Can I make you a free city? No. Okay. I mean, I don't want to, actually, but... So, I think we could do that. We could definitely have Würzburg as our vassal for a moment. I will never be able to integrate Mainz. Or if I do, I would need to give another one an electorate, which I don't want to. And also it needs to be a bishopric. So I don't want that. I will not be able to integrate Köln. So I want them to be more smaller. On the smaller side, so they don't rebel. Or they don't cause too much rebellion. And liberty desire in other people. But if we look at this... Country strength of all fiefdom countries. So all my fiefdoms are not that strong right now. But all vassals. Vassals are getting up there. So if I can get Würzburg as a fiefdom, that would be great. I don't think so because the bishopric. I need to have a vassal. And then my vassals will get a bit stronger, which is not good. So they give them more disloyalty. Which is not great. But otherwise... Saxony will be a fiefdom. Thüringen is a fiefdom. As you can see, vassals are the little pawns, and fiefdoms are just the crowns. So I definitely think I could take this and later just annex it, and that would probably be better. Now the question is, what do I want to do first? Going against the coalition is always good because it gives them truces, and therefore they cannot band together as much. And the more you can stagger them out, the easier time you will have. So maybe it would be great to just go against the coalition. And it will also give me, you know, stuff from Braunschweig, Münster, you know, I can have so much shit here. Unfortunately, not this beautiful land right next to my capital still, which is a little annoying. But maybe by the time we're done with this war, we'll go just into the next one. And that will be fine. So I'm just gonna get a gigantic, beautiful Casus Belli on Braunschweig, I think. And just make sure they are not allied with Wolgast anymore. Which would be good. Mecklenburg, I don't care about that much. It's just this little bit of shit land here. It's not really shit land, but, you know. Wolgast is much stronger. So Mecklenburg is not a problem. And we're already stronger without even... We're just having Bavaria in there, it's fine. Once Wolgast is gone, we will be so much stronger still. And we still have these points with them, even though they're not allied with us, we can still use them, as far as I know, to get rid of their... Yeah, get rid of their allies. They have to do it, they have no choice. They do have a lot of people. Actually, is Wolgast that much worse? That's kind of weird. How much do you have? Yeah, it's still a bit more troops, but... It's not the greatest country right now. I think that's the deal. So we're going to get a Casus Belli on Braunschweig. We're going to get all of Hanover, I think. Yeah, we don't have much of the hearts. I don't know. I'm just going to get Hanover because it's going to be a little bit cheaper. It's only 4 years? I thought it was 5. Okay. Why is it only 4 years? They changed that. I think that was 5, because you could go back to back. But that's okay. I think we'll take that, and we'll see what we're doing there. Oh, we're already an hour in. That war will come next time. Thank you all for watching, everyone. Leave me a like if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to sub the YouTube. Really, really helps. Come to the Discord if you don't want to miss anything on the channel. And come to Twitch if you like that more. And I see you in the next one. Bloop, bloop, everyone.